Hello everybody, this is Brenda. Happy rainy Tuesday. More rain today for us, nice and cloudy. Excuse me. I would love to give a shout out to Joey Card Maker, Cindy, Kathy, and Rox Star. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much for commenting and subscribing to my channel. So, let's see. I turned the YouTube on this morning and I watched Gail Augustinelli, and she was making fabric paper or paper fabric. And that got me to thinking about the one I made last year. So I went and dug out mine to show you all. This is what I made last year, and I love how it turned out. I've got Santa on the front, December 25th. I got his reindeer running off into the sky, and I just wanted to show you guys that if you guys do this, it's so fun and so relaxing. And this is the inside of, this is the fabric that I used for the inside. So this is going to be my next project. I have some corner savers on here also. And I thought about making a journal. It was kind of too late to make one last year, so I saved it for this year. And I have decided to use for this journal a Jeweled Designs Vintage Christmas Joy. Love these papers. I also, the other side I printed on so you could write. So those are on the other side, and I'm just going to flip through these papers here to give you a quick view of what these are. And this is called, Vintage Christmas Joy. Vintage Christmas Joy. Very cute little digital kit from a Jeweled Design. Oh, okay, this one didn't get printed. So yeah, I got a couple here that didn't print on the back. So no problem. I will just be stenciling on the back, or have some larger ephemera or embellishment. So these are the embellishments from the kit. And as you can see, you get quite a collection of things to play with. Very nice kit. Love it. Love this. So there you go. That is the kit I am going to use for my fabric paper or paper fabric, whatever you call this. Love it. So then after thinking that, I thought, oh my, I have not got very many Christmas things to put in a journal, along with, of course, all that you get from a Jeweled Design. So I started this morning making, first of all, I want to say, do y'all have a bunch of cards, playing cards that you never use or haven't used? Way back in the beginning of this junk journaling adventure, I collected all kinds of playing cards. I have a drawer full of them. These are larger ones, but I cannot tell you how many playing cards I have. I just collected and collected. So I thought, I am going to use some playing cards today and just alter a few. So this is what I came up with for the smaller one. And this has a little, I don't know if you can tell, a little dangle. And on the back, I have some writing, some writing space, but there's not very much, not very much writing space on these little ones. So I did this one, and this is a bell charm, a little bell. I did the bigger one, and this is put Christmas paper on the back of these. So these are just for decoration. And this has Santa hanging as the charm because it's December 25th and this little girl here is very hopeful for lots of presents. So I did this one. And I did this pretty cardinal, Christmas cardinal with a little tree charm. And on the back is more Christmas paper. So I thought I would make a couple of these today and show you how I did it. Very simple, of course, but I did like how they turned out, and I thought, I'll show you guys what I did. So I'm going to set those aside. I have got one of each here. Start with the big one, the bigger one. And what you need to do first is decide what you would like to have on the back. You can either decorate it with Christmas paper, or you can put coffee dyed paper or some kind of graph paper or whatever to write on. So I think this time I'll try it with some coffee dyed paper. I haven't made any larger ones with the coffee dyed paper on the back. So let me grab a piece of paper. Oh, this one has lines. That should be okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is use my Oohoo stick and glue on my background on the back. I hope you guys are all enjoying this beautiful rainy day. I mean, of course it's raining here in Ohio. I don't know if it's raining out where you guys are, but we've been getting quite a bit lately. I am just going to cut around this card now. There's lines on the back. I never thought to check to see if there were lines on the back of this. So get this cut out here. There we go. Now, like I said, a jewel design has quite a lot of ephemeral stuff, but I still like to make some personal things to add into my journals. I just love buying people's personal made things, so I enjoy putting them in my journals too. So there you have the back side. Let me just clip this little corner here. So that's the back, very writable. Now on the front, what I do is decide, actually first I need to get this off. You all know that you need to take these apart, right? And the best way to do it that I found is with a piece of tape. And if you want to do one of those fabric paper journals, you need to save these, because these are excellent to start with on your fabric journals. And then sometimes you even get some of the napkin pictures on your background. So that's always cool too. Anyway, so usually napkins have 2 layers of the white tissue, and I find that tape is always the best way for me to get through these 2 layers. And this is one that I haven't tried yet, this napkin, so I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I'm going to give it a try. That has some brown tint to it, but that's fine. It's usable. So what I do after putting on the back is decide, well, what do I want on the front? And what you need to think about is, like if this bird is at the top, then you'll want to put your hole, punch your hole somewhere away from the bird. So you want to make sure you have room for your hole is what I'm trying to say. So that looks good right there. Or we could use maybe this one and have the hole towards the top. But I think I will use this one in the middle. So, and all I have been doing is using my Oohoo glue to glue down the napkin. You can use Mod Podge. I thought about that first, but then I thought, well, I'm just going to glue her down this time, and then if things don't work out so well, I'll use my Mod Podge. So you want to put this down where you would like to have it, and then cut out around. I'm just going to cut the sides off here so I can save my other birds. They'll make some other ones, save my birds. And then I'm going to cut around more accurately. If you hear noises in the background, my granddaughter is here today. It sounds like she is playing with the papa. Those two wrestle around and play around and get very loud. If you hear anything going on. Okay, so here we have this. Okay, let me cover my glue. Now you decide where you want to do your punch. And of course, I think I will do it right in this area here. I don't want to get the bird. And that's about in the middle. So, about right there. I save these little things, these little circles, because you never know what you might be able to use them for. And I've already had some ideas, so then what you want to do is pick out what you want for your little charm. Usually with the birds, I like to do like a snowflake or a, I don't think I've done a snowflake yet, so I might do that's quite a big one. I think I'll use a smaller one. But that might be too small. Well, let's see what we have here. That one I like. So I have a snowflake. I have a tree, which I already used. I have a stocking, which probably wouldn't go well with a bird. I have a Santa. So I think I am going to stick with the snowflake this time around. So what I do next is decide whether I want red or green. I think this time I will go with green. Snip off a little bit. This is embroidery. some embroidery string that I got at a thrift store. Tie on my little charm. And then let's see, I think this is, either side is okay to use. So what I do is turn my card over, make sure it's the right side up, plant my little charm in the middle where I think I may want it. It's always movable. I put some glue on, Fabri-Tac, to hold the string. Put it right across the string. Make sure your charm is where you want it. And then I add some washi tape just to make doubly sure that it's going to stay. So I'm going to put that right down on top of the glue. Can get a little messy, but I want that to hold, so probably used a little bit too much glue. Cut off the excess. And there you have your little charm dangling. And then what I do next, which of course I cannot do online, is sew around. And what I did for these ones, I sewed it first with a single stitch, and then I went a second time around and did a little wiggly stitch around. So I sewed around it twice. So that is what I will be doing with this. So I'm going to set this one aside, and you do have quite a bit of writing space on the back of this one. So I'm going to set this aside. This is going to be my sewing. And then I guess I should also tell you that after I sewed around, I did come back, and you can decorate with words or little people, however you want to decorate afterwards. This one I would probably maybe put something right down here in the corner over here, but I'm going to sew first and see where I might want to put it. I love how that turned out. So for the little one, these are always more difficult for me because I think this time I'm just going to put a paper on the back for decoration, because I'm just going to put these, got this out of my stash, out of my clippings. So this time I am just going to, let's see, I think I'll do it this way. Put a decorated paper on the back this time of the tiny one. Actually, you could do it, you know, you could do it both ways. I just thought about that. You could put like put this on the back or the front, however you want to put it. The only reason I didn't do it that way is because I like the card showing through. But if you don't care about the card showing through, then just go ahead and put Christmas paper on both sides. Now we can try it that way if you would like. Like say you have this on this side and maybe put something like this on the back side. Let's try it and see. I think I prefer the tissue, the napkin better, but you know, never know how it's going to turn out until we give it a try. So I'll put that on the back. Probably it's upside, nope. Cover up my glue. Cut. I mean, you know, some people might not have napkins to use, so it's okay to do it this way too, I think. So you have that side and this side, and then go ahead and punch your hole wherever. Sometimes your hole don't want to punch. There we go. Save your little circle. And now we pick out our charm. For this one, let's see. We have a Christmas tree. I think that one, let's see what I used here. We have that one's kind of long, so I think I like this one better. So I'm going to use a red string this time. And we will just see how this turns out. Whoa, that's a thick topper on this little charm. And this is a one-sided charm. It's not the same on both sides. So we'll lay this down with the front. Like this. Oh, my string on this one don't want to behave. Okay, let's do that again. There we go. Glue. And I just put it right across the string there. This time, let's get this back on here. And then your washi tape. across there. There we go. Clip off the excess. And there you have your little charm. And I would probably, I mean, I am going to sew around this, of course, but I would probably also maybe do a little something down. Let's see what we have here. I'm just thinking. Let's see. Move this aside here and get into my little and I was thinking of maybe some greenery, but I didn't want too big a greenery. I was just, too big. Ooh, way too big. I thought I had some smaller greenery. That would be a no. Well, I guess I have all big stuff, so I definitely don't want to use the big stuff. Ooh, here we go. Some pine cones. That's bigger. Kind of too big. I guess, I mean, those don't look bad right there, but maybe off to the side. Let's see, I got a little branch that goes up. It doesn't look bad. I think I'll go with that. And then at the top, I will put a word or a number. That's what I was trying to think of. So let's get this down, see what it looks like. Right down here. And then maybe bliss. That looks good there. I like that. Let's put bliss there. Put a little bit of cheesecloth behind. I may have cut that a little big, but that's fine. Okay, let's put the little cheesecloth down right here. I will cut that just a little bit. A little cheesecloth, a little word, bliss. Love the word. Right in the corner. Put my glue cap back on. Do a little distressing on the white part there, and I have just a little tip to cut off right there. Okay, there you have the little card. That turned out so cute. I love it, with the little Christmas tree. So guys, there you have it. You can use the little cards. You can use the big cards. I love them. Bless and bliss. And be joyful and hope. There you have it. I like it. What do you think, guys? Give it a try. I know you must have cards laying around, so I hope you enjoyed this little craft session. I hope you have a wonderful week and it stops raining if it's raining and cloudy or snowing wherever you are. And oh, don't forget this one. We forgot this one. So I've got some sewing to do, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little session. I hope you give it a try. You guys stay safe, be good, keep on a crafting, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye, everybody.